Hello, first graders. So I actually remade this video because on the original Google Doc that I made a mistake in where this assignment today was. I said that it was in social studies, but it's not actually in social studies. This is our bucket filler assignment. It's actually in wrap-up work, okay? And so one of the things I noticed, so that's your social studies section. And that's the one you did yesterday, and that's the one you did yesterday. So I noticed that it was in wrap-up work, okay, not in your social studies section. So, and then when I was going through, I noticed that the copier did this. Made two wrap-up work sections. Okay, so there's the wrap-up spelling work, and then there's the wrap-up work for bucket fillers. And we're going to be doing the wrap-up work for bucket filler. So I'm so sorry that was been so confusing for you guys. And I did change the page numbers on from the original. So if you printed it out before 11 o'clock on Wednesday, then the social studies for Thursday and Friday are different from what you printed if you did it before 11 o'clock on Wednesday. The correct ones are on the Google document now online, okay? I'll send your parents a text message explaining that. I'm so sorry for the confusion. Just a little bit of mix up with social studies and wrap-up work. But here we go. We can do our bucket fillers today, okay? So hopefully yesterday you watched, because you're watching this Thursday, hopefully you watched your movie on what are bucket fillers and what are not bucket fillers, okay? So a bucket filler is something that fills somebody's bucket, something you say or do that makes someone happy and makes their day better, okay? And then a bucket dipper is someone that says something that makes somebody's day worse or not happy, okay guys? So we're gonna talk about what bucket fillers, the people that are doing kind things for others, can, have, and are. We're gonna come up with at least 2 different things for each bubble, okay? So what can bucket fillers do? Well, they can say kind words to others, okay? Now this is called a bullet point, and I wrote 1 bullet point. I want you to write another bullet point on your own. What is one thing you can do to fill somebody else's bucket? Okay, now you might not be at school filling a bucket, but you can fill your mom's bucket by telling her you love her, telling her thank you. She does so much for you. Telling your dad thank you, telling your brother or sister thank you. Just telling people thank you can really fill their bucket and really make them feel appreciated. Just a simple thank you. That's one thing you can do. You can be kind and help people when you see that they need help. Maybe they're struggling to carry something in from the house. You can help them. That fills people's buckets. You can say kind words. You can be more specific about the kind of words that you're going to say to them, okay? So lots of ideas for can and how you can be a bucket filler. All right, so have. So bucket fillers have, okay, have. We're going to say, we did kind words here. So they have, okay, they have kind words to say to other. They have nice things that they do for people. They have a kind heart, okay? They're thinking of the positive, okay? So sometimes it's hard to think of the positive when you're thinking of negative things, but if you really want to be a bucket filler and fill other people's buckets, you have to be positive yourself. So bucket fillers have a positive attitude. Okay, so bucket fillers have a positive attitude. Okay, bucket fillers also have a kind heart. They pay attention to when people need help. They have kind words that they choose to say. That's another thing that you could write there. I'd like you to come up with 1 bullet point on your own. This one's a little harder because you might think, well, what can I have? Well, you can have kind words, kind heart, an understanding spirit. You can say thank you. You can forgive people. Okay. So what are bucket fillers? Okay. Bucket fillers are kind people with kind words. They are nice to others. and they show love to others, and they're thankful. So bucket fillers are nice to others, they're kind to others, and they are thankful. I'm going to write thankful here for you, and you don't have to come up with another one for this one. Thankful is so important. The Bible talks all the time about how it's important to have a thankful heart. The thankful heart, if you're feeling like you're not positive, a thankful heart will turn your heart around. If you can find one or two things you're thankful for, you can turn that attitude into a positive one. So it's so important to be thankful, because if you're not thankful for what you have, then it's hard to be kind to others. And be thankful for what they're giving to you and what they're doing for you, okay? All right, so then we're going to talk a little bit about bucket brainstorming, which is bucket dippers and bucket fillers, okay? So bucket fillers, we do all those things. So we're going to put a couple of these things in our bucket fillers bucket, okay? We're going to put kind words, okay? I think we're gonna, instead of writing that, we're gonna say kind words. Say kind words, okay? They have a positive attitude, and most important, I think, is that they are thankful. All right. Now, bucket dippers, what do bucket dippers do? Well, bucket dippers, okay, they say things that they don't really mean, okay? So we'll say things they don't mean. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, you said something when you're angry, and then you think about it again, you're like, I didn't really mean that, okay? That's being a bucket dipper. If you say something that you don't really mean, then you said something that wasn't very nice to them, okay? We're gonna say unkind words, okay? And I want you to come up with a third one for a bucket dipper, okay? All right, so you're gonna complete these 2 pages today on your own. And then tomorrow we're gonna be completing this page, and there'll be another video for that, okay, guys? All right, thanks so much. I got a new camera holder, so hopefully it was a little easier for you to see. It wasn't so shaky, and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.